Have you ever noticed that the moment you start defending yourself, people don't suddenly respect you more? Instead, they pull back, they calculate, they test you. It's subtle, almost invisible, but it happens every single day. When you stop over-explaining, something shifts. People feel exposed, a bit uncertain, and off balance. It's uncomfortable for them, but it's powerful for you. You've stopped trying to control their assumptions. You've stopped reacting to their scripts, and now you get to write your own. This isn't about manipulation, it's about internal authority. The second you let them predict your moves, they dominate the conversation. They know your boundaries, what triggers you and what you want, and they use it. But when you become unreadable, when your intentions aren't telegraphed, you force them to adjust. They hesitate, they pause, they recalibrate, and in that pause, you gain leverage. Most people never experience this because they're too busy explaining, too eager to justify, too desperate for fairness. Every time you clarify, every time you defend, you give away power. You signal weakness, even if it feels right in the moment. So, how do you take back control? First, you stop reacting, you stop defending, you stop explaining. You don't chase their understanding, you let it come to you. You let your calmness speak louder than your words, and people will notice. Second, watch how your behavior changes theirs. When you stop seeking fairness, their assumptions start to crumble. When you stop reacting emotionally, they scramble to find their footing. When you stop signaling every intention, they step back. It's almost invisible, but it's unstoppable. Now, here's where most people get stuck. They understand the theory, but not the execution. They fear silence. They fear letting the other person win. But in reality, the moment you stop over-explaining, you're already in control. You've flipped the script without saying a single word. And here's the practical part. You can start right now. In your next conversation, your next message, your next interaction, just observe yourself. Catch that impulse to explain. Catch the urge to justify. Then, just pause, breathe, respond with nothing, or with minimal, deliberate words. Notice how people react. Notice the subtle shift in energy. Over time, this builds a new pattern. People start to watch you differently. They pause before they speak to you. They hesitate before testing you. They adjust their expectations. Your presence starts to carry weight, not because you demanded it, but because you embody it silently. This is the true essence of influence, not through force, not through charm, not through argument, but through controlled action. Through calm, deliberate, unreadable authority. And if you want to accelerate this mastery, I've created a guide that lays out exactly how to implement these principles in real life, step by step, day by day. You can check it out using the link in the description below. It's designed to help you stop over-explaining, start commanding attention, and gain the leverage you deserve. Remember, people will always try to predict you. They will try to test you. But the longer you maintain your calm, the more power naturally gravitates toward you. They can't read you, they can't predict you, and that's where the real transformation happens. You don't need to fight for respect. You don't need to argue for authority. You don't need to justify your actions. You only need to master your own behavior, and everything else will adjust. Try it today. Pause before you react. Speak only what truly matters. Let your calm presence do the talking. Watch how people shift, adjust, and respect boundaries they once tested. And if you want a complete roadmap to make this shift permanent, check out the link in the description. It will guide you in creating authority in every single interaction, without saying a single unnecessary word. Thanks for watching.